Hello and welcome. This is Carolyn Pitts. I'm an ACE certified health coach and intuitive energy healer. Every week I post a video with health and wellness tips to help you be your best self. In this video, I'm going to continue reading from Chapter 8, The Power of Perceptions, from the book that I am writing. Working title is Intend Well, Build the Skills to Live an Abundant Life in 10 Weeks. And we're going to pick up where we left off last week. If you haven't seen the other two videos, you may want to go watch those first, and then what I'm going to read today will make a whole lot more sense. We're going to pick up with Through the Eyes of a Cat. My cat Max and I have very different perspectives of the house that we live in together. With his eyes about 9 inches above the floor, Max's world is full of legs, chair legs and human legs. His happy places include the highest perch on the cat tree and the cat bed under my desk. From my elevated vantage point, I have a distant relationship with legs of any kind, be they wood or bone. I can pretend that tumbleweed of cat fur rolling across the rug is just a trick of the light. Spending time in my happy places does not involve climbing up the cat tree or scooching under the desk. Scientists tell us that humans and cats see light differently. So, if Max cared enough, we could have a spirited discussion about the color of the bedspread. And while Max regularly sniffs the tail of our other cat, Luna, that's a hard pass for me. One house, two viewpoints. Which perspective is the right, correct, and proper one? Who has the most accurate perception, Max or me? If you said we both have valid perspectives, then ding, 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 you are right. Well, at least from my perspective. Since our perspectives are products of our experiences, and we all have different experiences, we cannot help but have different perspectives. Accepting that Max's view of the world is true for him helps me accept that my reality is uniquely my own. It would be comical to insist that Max see the house as I do. Don't you agree? Okay, this section is called Change the Frame. Frames matter. When I submit artwork to a gallery, they want to see a photo of the piece that includes the frame. The right frame complements the artwork's mood and color palette. The wrong frame doesn't. Reframing is a technique to view a situation from a fresh perspective. Try this with me. Say these statements out loud. Number 1, I have to go to the grocery store. Consider for a moment that some people live in food deserts or have a limited budget, forcing them to rely on cheap fast food. Then say, I can go to the grocery store. Number 2, remember, say these out loud with me. She's so rude. Now consider for a moment that her behavior stems from how she is feeling about her life and has nothing to do with you. Now say, she must be having a rough day. Number 3, I need to clean the house. Consider for a moment all the people displaced by violence and natural disasters, living in tents or temporary shelters. Then say, I get to clean my house. And number 4, I have a brain like a sieve. Now consider for a moment that no one is perfect. Perhaps your brain was momentarily distracted, or you would benefit from some energetic self-care. Then say, I forgive myself for forgetting. Did you notice any energetic shifts in your body between the two versions of those sentences? Play with reframing your perspective when you catch yourself using words like should or feeling judgmental towards yourself or others. Okay, next in the book is a reframing exercise. The book is full of sections where you take out a pen and you actually do some writing because that really helps more than just reading the words. Okay, anyway, reframing exercise. Look at a tree. An actual tree is best, but a picture of a tree will do. What do you notice about the tree? What words would you use to describe it? What does a tree mean to you? And then there's a section to do some writing about that. Now, tap into your imagination. View the world from the perspective of a squirrel. Consider how a squirrel sees a tree. What does a tree mean to a squirrel? If this content appeals to you, I invite you to go to intendwell.us and enter your email address to join my intention circle. Every week, I'll send you a short newsletter with all the content that I've posted for the week, including content that is exclusively available to my newsletter subscribers. Thank you for joining me. If you have questions or comments, please leave them down below, or you can email me, carolyn@carolinpitts.com. Have a beautiful week. Intend peace, intend love, intend well.